Hey, what's up, bookworms? We're back with another Talk About Nothing, and tonight I have two guests on. So this is going to be something a little new for me as well, as it's usually a one-on-one. I have the great Sharilyn and the great Tabatha from Books, Beverages, and Besties. Ladies, how are you this evening?
Doing good.
Great. Spectacular.
It was really awesome meeting you guys at the J. Christoph events and the Sun Gala, the Sun Eater Gala. Did you guys have a good time at those? Or yeah,
Blast.
Oh my gosh, so much fun.
Yeah,
Yes.
best time.
you guys still have the ID with my name on it that I signed for you?
Yes.
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 Yeah,
Mine
I
That's
should have.
really
I
good.
should have. I
Didn't
should have
think
brought
that.
it up.
I might be remembering wrong because there was a few adult beverages flowing by that time of the event. But I remember one. I can't remember which one, but someone says, "Oh, Mike put a smiley face on mine. He didn't put a smiley."
Oh, it was
face
me.
on
It
yours."
was me.
So,
We got the smiley face.
Yeah, we got
the
this.
Preacher did not.
Yeah.
did I? Okay,
Yeah.
so hey, next time there's a signing or something, like let me know. I'll make sure I bring my Sharpie and give you guys a smiley face. I still have like a handful of those. You know, my wife was doling
It's
those
amazing.
out to the worthy, so I guess you guys made a good
Oh,
impression here. So, how did you two meet up? Have you guys been friends for a long time, or?
So, do you want to tell a story?
We met at a gas station.
Yes, we
Nice.
met at a gas station.
Serendipitous.
There was a coffee shop attached to the gas station that we went to for a book club that was originated online. So we met strangers from the internet at a gas station coffee shop, and yeah, we hit it off. We had some other friends we made in the book club that we hit it off with really well, and we're still hanging out. It's been like 4 years. It's been a long time. 3 or 4 years since we all met and bonded over books. And then one day Tabatha was like, hey, I'm thinking about starting up BookTube again, because she may or may not have dabbled in the past. And all four of us were like, hey, we want in. And then only the strong survived. Here I am. No. No, they're great sports about it. But yeah, it was just kind of all serendipitous.
Yep.
That's awesome. I mean, you guys wait till you talk to each other. I figured you guys had known each other since like junior high or something. So,
Yeah.
so
In
hit it off just
spirit.
like that.
When you
So
find
what-
your people.
What were you guys? You said strange on the internet meeting at a gas station, but so what were you guys meeting there for?
For a book club.
Yeah.
So there was a coffee shop attached to the gas station.
I see.
No one knew that it was a gas station going there. It was when we all showed up that we realized it was attached to a gas station. We had just picked this local coffee shop and we're like, oh, that looks great. Let's do it. And then we all show up, and the girl, one of our good friends now, who had organized it, every single time a new girl came in, she was like, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know that it was a gas station. That's my bad. I didn't look into it. And so we, like 8 or 9 times got to hear that little speech. It was really
It's
cute.
fantastic.
You guys,
Yeah, it was
remember what
great.
book it was that you guys were doing for book club?
That was the very first time we
Mhm.
met. So we didn't actually have a book yet.
Oh,
We were
okay.
just all meeting up for the first time to get to know each other. And then from there, we selected our first book.
All right, so you guys been doing this for about a year now. What would you say? I know you said that it started off with a bigger group and it's just like the two of you. So what made you guys like decide to do this, and how did the week not make it? How that happen? Was it like Squid Game or something? And you guys like
It was a lot of time. It was hard to organize filming around four people.
Sure. Yeah.
That was the biggest challenge. And then we would have filming days because getting the calendar scheduled was rough. So we would have filming days where we would film like 5 or 6 videos. And mind you, they were like 30 to 45-minute videos.
Mhm.
And then because we were also new, there's a lot of technical difficulties that happen when you're first starting YouTube.
Oh,
And so
I still have them.
and so many times we would be filming and I would message everybody because I was doing the editing at that point. I was like, hey guys, so nothing we filmed was usable.
Either it was out of focus, or the sound didn't make it, or like it cut off at some point
got all
because
these.
we ran out of memory. Oh, it was a mess.
It was horrible actually.
It was very terrible.
Just a week ago, I recorded 2 videos, and I didn't press record on one of them on the laptop for my audio, and I didn't press record on the camera for the other one. Tried to redo both of them. That was a great day.
Yeah.
Know the feeling very well. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter how long you've been doing this, you still make mistakes. I mean, hell, I just learned how to do lighting like maybe half a year ago, so don't worry about it. You guys' lighting looks great. I'm impressed.
thank you.
Thank
It
you.
looks
Thank you.
great. It seems like people start now. They don't go through those growing pains we did back in like 2018, 2019, where it looks like we're recording from caves. You guys always have perfect lighting and stuff when you start now. It's like, dang.
It helps that my husband watches YouTube like a ton, and watches like, and is very, very tech heavy. And so he was like our biggest critic, especially at the first. And he was like, this is all horrible. Let's fix everything immediately. He was like roasting us hard. And so
We're like, okay, cool, thanks.
Whereas I was my own biggest critic. My wife's like, it looks fine. Shut up. And I'm like, no, it doesn't. You can't even tell my eyes are blue on some of those videos. As I got black vampire eyes or something. But so we say when you guys first started, we say, what about making consistent BookTube videos? What was kind of like the biggest thing that surprised you about doing it, you think? How much work it is? That's where I always start.
Yeah, it is definitely a lot, especially with, it definitely cuts down on your reading too. Like you can't read as much for sure if you are doing however many videos a week plus editing plus for us meeting together to film and things like that, scheduling around that's hard.
I'm actually like, I'm surprised at how much more I read now. That like I wasn't trying to read like a whole lot at a time, and so now I read a whole lot faster. I did, pick up audiobooks and start those help get more books read quicker. But yeah, I was trying to I think Tabatha reads less than she used to, and I read more than I used to. She still reads like twice as much as I do. But yeah, it's funny that like you're like I read less now because of all the things. I'm like somehow I read more with all the things. But yeah, I think actually that surprised me the most, that I can read multiple books at a time and as quickly as I do. It's wild.
Yeah, for me, it's just me, so I don't have to worry about doing that. But I will try to do record 2 or 3 at a time, because I will get distracted to where, hey, I can't read tonight because I got to go edit a video. But my videos are 20 minutes. You guys, 2 people, obviously they're gonna be almost double that. I can imagine editing that's probably. Although mine is very few edits. It's just if I sneeze.
We've gotten a lot faster over time.
Yeah, we've definitely improved at speaking and at editing.
People tell me all the time, you talk too fast. I have to put it on 0.75 speed. And I'm like, that's how I get it down to 20 minutes. It's like,
chop, chop.
Yeah, I think people don't understand when they first start. They think, hey, I'll just be like Brian Lee Durfee and I'll just press record and whatever it is, I'll just upload it. And it's like, over time, if you're a perfectionist, you're going to be your own biggest critic. You're going to be like, no, I can't let that go out looking like that, so. And you're saying your husband roasts you if it looks bad, then I guess, yeah, 2 tough. What would you say is your favorite type of video to film, though?
Oh, I think our buddy reads.
I do. We've been doing a series of like spinner wheel buddy reads, and that's been really fun. Yeah,
I like those the most because that like we're guaranteed to read the same thing at the same time, and then we get to like gush over it and go into it a lot more in depth than we otherwise would with just whatever we're reading each week. Like sometimes there's overlap, sometimes there's not, but in those we get to go like the most in depth and kind of build off each other's excitement or anti-excitement, depending on how the book went.
Yeah.
Are you guys always reading the same thing?
No.
No. Yeah, because you have your own little list too. Okay. That's probably pretty smart. I like doing weekly updates because it's just a vlog. It's nice.
I love those too.
Those, I think everybody, when I first started doing that, people are like, hey, do you mind if I kind of do my own version of that? Please do. And that's just the easiest thing to do, and it's fun, and you just get to talk about what you did over the week. I think that's the most fun kind of video. There's no stress involved. You ain't got to worry about, do I get every little detail right? Because if you got one wrong, someone will let you know. I'm sure you've learned that. Someone will let you know. But would you say is the kind of video that like maybe secretly or not so secretly stresses you out, though? What's the kind that I'm not saying necessarily you don't like to make, but you're always like, God.
I have so much fun making the TBR videos, but as soon as we have a book that we have put out into the universe that we are planning to read, it's like that book just like is anti what I want anymore. Oh yeah. And so that's
why I used to do my TBRs 3 months in advance, and I stopped that because I was like, no, 3 months from now, I'm probably not going to feel like reading that book, because you go through ups and downs with what you're wanting to read. So that makes a lot of sense. For me, it was spoiler stuff. When I first started the channel, it was nothing but spoiler vids. And I think what it was everybody just kind of wanted to use those videos as like cliff notes. I was like, it's just me talking spoilers. I'm not giving you a beat by beat of what's happening. Yeah. Dresden Files fans are like crazy about it. They're like, I can't believe you didn't mention this and this and this. And I'm like, I wasn't doing a chapter by chapter breakdown.
That actually might be how I first found you. Was the Dresden ones.
Yeah. A lot of people are in Dresden or Wheel of Time. is what it was. And those were all spoilers, you know? So I stopped doing that during the Malazan read along because it was just like, I don't even understand these books enough to talk. And somebody's just going to be like, what are you even talking about? I'm like, I don't know, you know? So it was easy for me to walk away from those because they did very, very stress me out a lot. But TBR videos are fun, I think.
They're so much fun to film. It's just like right after.
Yeah.
I get where you're coming from for sure. Because I've a lot of times I've been like, oh, I picked that, and like a week later I'm like, oh, why did I pick that?
Yeah,
why did I pick a 400,000 word book?
Yes. Oh, it's so wild when we will like do the whole video. We'll be excited about the books going into it. We'll film and then we'll turn off the camera and we'll sit here and just stare at the shelves and we're like, oh dang, I want to read that now. I want to read that now. And we're like, why did we even make a TBR video? We don't even like as soon as we talk about a book, we're like, all right, next. It's like, you didn't even read it. It's like, well, apparently I don't want to anymore.
That I can never see that. So a small, do you think like when you first started it versus now, do you think there's anything you could think of like maybe one small little change you made that made like a big difference for you? Whether it be like ease or just something that made it more enjoyable for you? Or are you the same now as you were from day one?
I just think practice. I don't think there was any like key thing, but I think just practice talking and talking about books has just helped tremendously over time. Because if I watch like some of our old videos, we did not talk about books at all
we could
correctly.
Not put anything into words.
Yeah. And we danced around a little too much. So like to avoid any kind of spoilers, we avoided saying things that were literally like on the back of the covers too.
Yeah, so we were like so vague that it's like you didn't say anything at all.
Yeah, my TBR videos, I'll read the synopsis on the back of the book and people get mad about it. I'm just like,
it's there.
It's like, what do you want from me?
If the character's name is a spoiler, okay, I mean, what can I do? But yeah, I think that's for the biggest thing for me was like I used to edit out my coffee sips, and then I just said, "F it, I'm just going to leave them in there."
They're charming.
Turns out people liked them. They thought it was, they feel like you were
relaxing.
like in a coffee shop or something. I was like, all right, well, I'll start raising my pinky or something.
Just hanging out.
You know, but yeah, that I wouldn't say that was like a little thing that made a difference, but to me, it was just like, I'm not taking any of that out.
One that's helped a lot was I use a software called Recut, which will cut at each pause. So if there's like a long period where we don't talk, it'll just cut that out. And then it makes editing just even faster.
Wow. See, I try to do mine all with no breaks. I do, but it doesn't always work that way. Like I said, because my kids will be quiet for hours. But as soon as I start doing this, they decide to wrestle right outside my door.
Yeah.
Yes,
you know, so if that or I sneeze or I live in the suburbs, someone's got to ride a motorcycle real fast by the door.
Oh, we have a lot of that.
We do, yes.
Yeah. So it's really things like that. But I podcasted for 10, 12 years before I did this. So talking, that was something I didn't have a problem with.
Give a little practice.
I watched you guys and I watch Austin and Richard over Two to Ramble, and I'm like, God, it must be nice having someone else to talk back, you know, so you don't have to fill up all the space yourself. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, it
gives you a second to think too sometimes and bounce off. Like we just recorded a review for Poet Empress, which is fantastic, and it was so cool because it's
Poet Empress
by 𝕤𝕠𝕞𝕖. It just came out this month. It's a debut novel too, and it's.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
It's so pretty. Oh no, you're good.
Oh yeah, no,
we will talk about this book for the rest of our lives. It's amazing.
Okay. Wow. All right.
Yeah, like it is. No joke, top tier. Like the rest of 2026 is going to have a really hard time competing with this book.
Yeah.
It seems like the last few years I've read my book of the month in the first quarter, and the whole rest of the year I'm chasing some other book. It sucks.
I read Sword of Kaigen January of last year, and that was like my favorite book of the year.
Yeah, Shogun. I did Shogun the first quarter last year. Touching that.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's how it goes. So what are y'all reading right now besides Poet Empress? What are y'all reading right now?
I'm reading Lonesome Dove, actually.
You are.
Yes, awesome. You know,
I just finished part 1, and man, it's so good. I'm not even like a big Westerns person. I've never really watched Westerns or read any Westerns at all. So it's really fascinating.
That's one of my favorite books ever. So yeah, I get it. What about you, Sharilyn? You reading the same thing or you reading something else?
Funny enough, my dad is actually reading Lonesome Dove, but I am not. So yeah, Tabitha and my dad have like a buddy read through her. It's so funny.
So they're going to be talking about it all excitedly, and then they're going to make you want to read it, right?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, my dad actually has gotten me excited.
It's really great.
Yes, he's sent some of the like dialogue between some of the characters. He's like, "Oh, this just makes me laugh," and I'm like, "I want
The
to read
dialogue's
this now."
fantastic.
Yeah, it's some of the greatest character work I've ever seen. But what are you reading, Sharilyn?
Nice. I am actually, funny enough, I for all of last year didn't even like touch fantasy romance, and for some reason it's like calling to me again. And so I've been reading the Caraval series by Stephanie Garber. And it's like YA fantasy romance. It's just a fun time. Like I think I was kind of burnt out on epic fantasy, and like we read all of Sun Eater. I haven't read the last book yet, but we read all of that through the fall. So I had a lot of like big books the past few months, and my brain this month was like, you know what? I need a break. And so I've been reading Caraval, and I'm on book 2 now, Legendary, and it's just fun. It's just a good time. I'm having a great time.
My wife has the keys to getting me to read Fourth Wing or Sarah J. Maas. I told her, I was like, for over a decade and a half, you watched every comic book superhero movie that I wanted you to see. You did all that stuff for me. You want me to read a romantasy book with you? I'll do it. And she's always like, I'm just not interested. So any day now, you want to do some Sarah J. Maas or something? I'll do it. I think it'd be fun. I did Leigh Bardugo. I did read 2 of those. Okay. Was it Shadow and Bone? I read 2 of those. I just couldn't take it anymore. But I obviously I went into it knowing I'm not the target demographic here. That's fine. I can accept that. But I'm real big about don't trash something you've never read. Because I mean, when everybody was trashing, all the guys were trashing Twilight, 15 years ago. I was like, well, let's see what this is about. And I read 2.5 of those before I started trashing it. So,
you gave it a shot.
But I'm reading a romance book right now.
Oh, which one?
It is I don't know if you can see that. High Fidelity.
Okay.
I don't think I've
technically
heard of it.
I know it was a movie like 20 something years ago. It was just one that came up a lot. I did a good old Reddit. I hate going to Reddit because it's like Simba don't go where the light don't touch with Reddit, and you do it anyway. You know better, and I just like what are some romance books that are good for guys? I made a video last Valentine's Day about some romance books I might actually try. And that was one that came up a lot. So I said that would be my Valentine's read this year. It was going to be High Fidelity.
Nice.
Like a guy that has a really bad breakup. And so he's one of those guys who just makes a list for everything. Like these are my top 5 movies, these are my top 5 albums. So he's doing like his top 5 girlfriends to prove that she ain't on it. And it's been a very interesting start, put it that way. But I don't read very much romance. I mean, Gone with the Wind's one of my favorite books ever, and it's romance books. I'm not against romance. I just haven't read a lot of it. But romantasy, I haven't really done that yet. So, but again, you guys need to hit up Patience. Tell her, hey, we want to hear what he thinks about Fourth Wing. Come on,
Yes. Yeah. Oh, so gosh, there's nobody to choose from.
How do you guys decide what to read next? Now you talked about the spinning wheel or whatever, but besides just like the channel, something like individually or together, how do you guys make that decision?
We are very big mood readers and very big buddy readers. So if our friends are talking about a book, that is kind of one of the biggest reasons we'll jump on a book, is because if someone's already hyping it, someone whose reading style we vibe with, and they're giving it high marks, we're like, yeah, we'll check it out. Or if they're interested in it even and just want to read it, they just mention they're reading it and we're like, hey, wait, this sounds interesting. We like to jump on it. So buddy reads are kind of the what?
FOMO is big for you guys?
A little bit. Yes.
See, the thing on BookTube is like before BookTube, I was fine with it. After BookTube, I'm like, well, everybody's reading this. I got to do it now. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yeah. That's been one of the biggest things since starting the channel, is how much what everyone else is reading affects what we're reading. Because, it's like if someone else is talking about it, it's like, well, I want to get in on it. I want to see what everyone's like.
I remember everyone's talking about it. I didn't read Greenbone Saga until the 3rd one was out, and it killed me because everyone was talking about those first 2 books when they first came out, and for good reason. They're very good. They're very, very good books. But it's a killer. But I'm one of those people who started reading A Song of Ice and Fire in the year 2000, and so I'm apprehensive to read anything sometimes. If it isn't a very fast writer. So I will now be like, hey, I've got all these series that are already finished. I'm going to read those while these other series finish. And so.
Love a finished
It's cool,
series.
but it sucks sometimes when you feel like everyone's talking about that book, and then by the time you're like, okay, well, I'm going to read it now, and people are like, oh yeah, I read that book years ago. And I'm like,
wow.
FOMO can be real, but sometimes you just got to wait. For me, it's just recommendations. I mean, I just you get tons of recommendations, and independent
Mhm.
stuff, and everybody's sending you their book, and it's like, well, I'm actually. A lot of people are like, hey, why don't you ever read any of those things that people send to you? I'm like, Philip is one of my best friends, and I haven't read his second book yet. It's like it's nothing personal, you know. It's just
Yeah.
I'm
Lots of
one
books.
person, you know. There's lots of books, and
Mhm.
I don't audio, so I can only do one at a time. You know,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
stuff. Do both of y'all audio?
Hmm.
Yeah.
I always have an audiobook, an ebook, and a physical book at least at
So you like
same time.
immersive, or you're saying you're 3 different books?
3 different books. I also generally also have an immersion.
Okay.
So,
That's like a superpower. I just don't understand. I wish I had it, because I think about some of the crappy chores I do. I'd be like, it'd be nice to be listen to that instead of just listen to sports
Yeah.
radio or something for the millionth
Oh, it
time.
is.
You know, that's
for me, it's very genre specific. So like I can do a Dresden File book, easy audiobook, because they're not like they're very
grounded. Yeah.
action. They're very easy to read. They're not like anything crazy.
Yeah,
I
very
could
Malazan.
yeah. I will be eyeballing Malazan for sure when that happens.
Dang. You know, I'm jealous. What speed do you guys listen on? I ask this of everybody, and like I know what it means. What speed do you guys listen on your audiobooks? 2?
2 times.
I have slowed down to about 1.7 now. I was at like 2.5 at one point, but I've slowed down to 1.7.
I tried. We had a road trip, and I drove for a while. We were going to drive in Illinois, and while everybody was asleep, I was driving. I tried listening to a Ronald Malfi book on 1 speed. You thought, okay, I should be up. All I'm doing is focusing on the road. There's no distraction, and I still struggle. I still struggle.
Driving is hard though, because you're like it's so easy to tune out while you're driving.
Mhm.
So yeah, I don't listen to audiobooks on the way to work anymore, just because it's so easy to just like da 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 da.
So what I told her was like, I listened to 4 hours of this Ronald Malfi audiobook, and then I just basically went back and just reread it, because I was like, and when I reread it, I was like, wow, I didn't catch any of this. So yeah, I mean, that's when there was like 3 characters, and it's on Earth. It's not hard to figure out what's going on. So it's just like, I just can't pay attention to it. It sucks. It sucks really bad, because I would get a lot more stuff done if I could do the audio thing, because I can use headphones at work. You know, I just listen to music all day. But
Mhm.
so what's your favorite, no, obviously genre, you'll probably say fantasy, right? I mean, most of us here are going to be fantasy fans, but say what's your favorite genre or sub-genre? It sounds pretty quick.
I think my favorite subgenre is probably going to be like fantasy horror. I think anytime it can mix those things
Yeah.
is great. It's not often that you see that, but like when you can have the horrific mixed with fantasy, I love that. I love bleak things too.
Did you read Between Two Fires?
I did, and I loved it. Yeah, that one's great. Yeah, anything that's like that delves with like the deep, dark pits of despair. Yes.
She loves grief and trauma and sadness.
I do.
That's why I liked Grimdark when I first discovered it. Because I was like, I love horror, and I was like, I like horror when you mix it in with swords and shields and dragons and demons. You know, do all these things. Yeah, that's pretty good. Sharilyn, you got one?
Yeah. So before I started reading fantasy, my favorite genre was mysteries and thrillers. And so in the fantasy genre, I've discovered fantasy mysteries or even just like urban fantasy with like still set on Earth, but then with those magical or paranormal elements. And so that's I've been kind of reconnecting to my mystery roots and reading more of those recently. And so I've read some Dresden's Files. I just read Rivers of London, the first book. And I love a good mystery. And so when you add in the fantastical elements, or if you're in a weird, wacky fantasy world like The Tainted Cup, then, I have so much fun.
Yeah, but people have been recommending that one to me. It's what's the author's name?
Robert Jackson Bennett.
Yeah, I have his Divine Cities, and I said I was going to read that first. But everybody
yes.
talks about the Tainted Cup one so much. I'm like, well, maybe I'll skip
It's so
that.
good. Yeah, it's so wacky and weird, and a lot of the like terms and phrases and stuff he comes up with are bizarre, but somehow he makes it like digestible and easy to read. So even these like weird words and weird spellings and like everything that just like, if you try to read it out loud, like you trip over a lot of the words because you're like, I don't know what this is. He made this up. But somehow it reads so smoothly and so quickly. And I at least found it like very immersive and just like very, very easy to just flow through.
Is that straight fantasy or is that urban fantasy?
It's fantasy. It's its own made up world.
So I'm trying to find a really good urban fantasy series. You know, this waiting between Dresden Files books, and I tried a couple
Oh,
last
yeah.
year. I didn't care for Rivers of London. It's funny that you brought that
Mhm.
one up. I tried Percy Thompson. It was fine. I tried Alex Rose, fine.
Yeah.
We trying Kate Daniels this month because a lot of people have recommended that. As
Mm.
Buffy fans have recommended that a bunch, and that's my
Nice.
favorite TV show ever is Buffy.
hmm
So I'm hoping that's gonna be something that can hit for me because I love that. I love the mystery. I love the give me.
Mhm.
Oh, hey, vampires and demons are real. Nobody knew about it. I'm always on board.
Love
with that.
it.
And like a mystery. I mean, I think back to when I first started reading Harry Potter books. I was like, I can't believe I can't figure these mysteries out. They surprise me every single time, you know. So yeah, I guess I never really thought about fantasy mystery being something that I really dig.
Mhm.
But, for me, it's coming of age. I'm a sucker for coming of age.
Oh,
And
nice.
fantasy does it better than anything, I think. You know, because all our
Mhm.
heroes are usually 12 when it starts.
Yeah.
See that, but yeah, for me, Stephen King does nothing mostly coming of age stuff. So I've always been. To Kill a Mockingbird was one of my favorite books growing up. So yeah,
That's a good one.
it's hard for me to pick anything else. But you have a favorite sci-fi or fantasy world? You had to pick one or maybe two.
Oh,
World itself.
Yeah.
Interesting.
like, okay, what have I read?
You want me to go first? What do you guys think?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
please.
Well, fantasy, it's Song of Ice and Fire or Tolkien. Pick one.
Okay.
Easy. Yeah, it's easy. I mean, no two worlds are more immersive than those two for me. And sci-fi, it's either Red Rising or Dune.
Oh, right. You want to live in them?
No, people ask me that.
Willingly?
Do you want to live? What fantasy world would you want to live in? I'm like, none of them. They don't have
Probably
air
a cozy fantasy one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, if they don't have air conditioning, I'm not interested. I live in Houston. It's hot. I don't know. No, I don't want. I don't want it too hot. I don't want to be too cold. No, I like controlled air. That's what I'm all about. So, and the future is like, I don't know. I'm already one of those people like thinking about brain rot all the time, and I'm like, I need to quit. I need to just
Yeah.
put my phone and just throw it in the toilet and get rid of it. You know. So I don't think that it's going to get less futuristic. So no, I don't want to live in any of these. I'm
Mhm.
fine right here. Actually, you know what? Send me back to the 90s. I'd probably be happier.
Just go back in time, actually, when it's a little simpler. Everyone's a little less connected,
Yeah.
we say on our YouTube channels.
All right, sci-fi fantasy world. Who you got? Come on, what you got? Yeah, go ahead. Look, it's okay. You can
Yeah,
peek.
look at the books.
We can get a look at that new haircut.
Thank you. Thank you. Gosh, I'm just blanking on every book I've ever read.
Yeah. Like I love Wheel of Time, but I don't know about the world. The world is neat, but it's not like crazy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not something you
I'm like,
obsess
is there
over.
any-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'd like to visit the world of Nevernight. I think that's interesting.
I want a talking cat. I do. Mr.
Yeah.
Kindly.
I would
Yeah,
love
I would love to have a
talking
talking cat. Yeah.
He's the
Yes.
best.
I don't even like
Aw.
cats, but I would like Mr. Kindly. Mr. Kindly would be awesome. Yeah.
He is top tier.
I would visit
Jay's
like
like surprised. Jay is like so seriously surprised how much I like that character. He's just like, I just never heard anybody talk about it. I was like, I
He's
love
the
animal
best. What do
companions.
you mean?
Animal companions are awesome, and when you have animal companions that can talk,
Mhm.
it's a cheat
Yeah.
code. That's why people love,
Yeah.
what Night Eyes from Realm of the Elderlings. It's like if your animal
Mhm.
companion can talk, it's just not fair. But yeah, Jay's quite surprised that I'm such a fan. He's a
I
great
feel like-
guy, by the way. Jay, he's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. He's chill.
Yeah.
I feel like I would visit a safe section of the city in Greenbone Saga. I think that would be fun, but
Oh,
like
that's-
stay away from the gangs areas.
Fair.
Yeah, watch out for Hero. He's
Oh
a
my
wild
gosh.
card.
Yes.
I love that. I love that series. It's really good. And I'm going to read her new book here pretty soon. I got the
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, we're excited for
Very
it.
excited.
Mhm.
So let's talk about tropes. I think tropes are something that people have feelings about one way or the other. But I think if you're a fantasy fan, there's probably some that you like as well as some that you don't like. What would you say are some
Mhm.
that you hate, that you just want to go away? You can't stand them, either classic, modern, whatever. Any tropes in fantasy that you just can't stand?
Any time I have quite a few actually.
Mhm.
Resurrection being one of them because it
Mm.
takes away as soon as you have resurrection, it takes away all stakes.
Mhm.
It can be done, but it does feel most of the time like it takes away a lot of stakes. So like Supernatural, as an example of a TV show, you
Sam and Dean
have
both died. It's like, oh, again. Yeah.
yeah, so much resurrection happens there that as soon as somebody dies, you're like, okay, you'll probably
Yeah,
be
we'll
back.
see you next year.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, I'll be fine.
that's probably a big one.
Oh, let me think. Tropes. I feel like all the books I've read recently have been like good. Like there's what you're referring to. I didn't have that problem. Or it just made me think of the one book that anyway.
Oh yes,
yes. Oh, what is something that I'm like tired of seeing or never want to see again? I feel like I haven't read enough to get tired of something.
Oh, that's nice. Jeez.
that is nice.
I've
got more if you want more.
I feel like any right.
Yeah, I made a 25-minute video about this.
We can just keep going. I think any tropes that I have issues with are like in the romantasy genre. Definitely like fated mates is one we're tired of because it's like, okay, well, if they were just like everyone ends up like destined to be together, and then it's like, well, what are we even like fighting for? What was we're just going to be here anyway. It just kind of removes like agency. It was like, would you even have loved each other otherwise? Let me think. Why am I blanking on everything I've ever read? This is not the night for it.
Just drink more Alani.
Yeah. Just need to recharge the brain cells.
Oh, the evil alien. I'm just gonna steal time. The evil alien.
Okay.
I like more like when it's twisted and when it's subverted, and when it's not like the evil alien, because that's like something that was so popular, especially in sci-fi, that it's really cool when you see an alien and they're not
they're not evil. They're not
like
trying to
intergalactic
take over the
space dick.
world.
yeah.
I don't know if this counts as a trope, but something that I'm like tired of is like a villain just being the bad guy for the bad guy's sake. Like we just need a villain, so we're just like gonna make this person bad, but like they don't actually have any real motivation. They're just evil for evil's sake. I'm like, give them some depth, give them a real reason. Yeah, I think in general, just like characters who lack depth, but that's not really a trope.
I can play off that is that I like my villain to have a reason, a motive, maybe even something I can understand. Say, hey, where they're standing, they don't think they're the bad guy. What I'm tired of a sympathetic villain. Quit. Disney made Maleficent like 15 years ago.
Oh,
and all of a sudden they said, hey, we got to make all of our villains sympathetic now. And it's just like, oh God. So yeah, I'm kind of tired of that myself. But mustache twirling bad guy.
Yeah.
I have fun with a mustache twirler every now and then. I'm not gonna lie.
Sometimes you just need a punching. I mean, if it's like a Dresden Files book and you just need something for Harry to get rid of, cool. I'm fine with that. Do that once in a while. That's fine. Just give me a big bad, but they don't have to have a 6-book arc. If they're just bad because I just woke up this morning. I just wanted to destroy everything. So
mood.
All right, how about tropes you love? Maybe this be easier. What about some tropes about fantasy that you love, and why is it
evil AI?
What's that?
Evil AI.
Evil AI? Oh, you love evil AI.
I love evil AI.
Okay.
In books.
I don't get tired. In books. In books.
Yes. Not in the real world.
Okay. Evil AI.
Yeah, I love a good like mentor-mentee relationship. I always go back to Uncle Iroh and Zuko from Avatar for that
that's
one.
one of the best. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Iroh was
Cults.
great. I just watched that for the first time like the year before last. It was the first time I ever watched Avatar.
Oh,
nice. What do you think?
Oh, I loved it. Thought it was amazing. And here's the thing: is like I kept telling myself, people kept telling me to watch it. I was just like, this is just something you guys grew up with, and you're nostalgic for it. Like I talk about He-Man, but I'm not telling you guys to watch He-Man. I was like, but then I watched the first couple episodes with my kid, and I was like, wow, this is impressive. Let's keep going. And it just got better and better and better. And I was like, I didn't think anything could beat Batman the animated series for me. This is the best animated series I've ever watched. It's like the storytelling was amazing, like incredible.
So good.
It's so good.
And it ended before it got tired. It ended while it was really still great. Now, the MacGuffins at the end, whatever. I looked past them because it was amazing. I had a great time with it. But yeah, I love it. I've rewatched it like twice now. It's incredible.
Have you watched Full Metal Alchemist?
I have. Here's the thing: is I'm not really into anime. It's a little too out there for me. Like my kid watches One Piece, and I turn into my parents immediately. Oh my God, turn that down. That's what I turn into when he's watching because it's just so loud. It's just so over the top. And I like the One Piece comics. I do. But the show was like, Did they have to yell their dialogue? Like every line? Does Luffy have to yell his
Yes.
dialogue? But so I haven't. But a friend of mine was like, "Hey, if he really likes that, I think one that you guys would like to watch together is Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. I think that'd be one you guys can watch together." And I said, "Hey, I'll watch this with you." And we watched the first episode. And he was just so into One Piece, he didn't care about anything else at the time.
Oh,
So he didn't. He just walked away. So I thought maybe again we'll try again someday. But I like the first
Keep
episode.
trying.
You should try again. It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any other tropes that you love, Sharilyn? I know I keep putting you on the spot, but you're...
No, yeah, I'm blanking on everything.
I know you said mentor mentee. Never mind, you did say that. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
I've got one.
I distracted by talking about Avatar. I think for me, just Joseph Campbell, just the hero's journey is something I never get tired of.
Okay, yeah.
Mentor passes away. You got to go find yourself. Your circle that goes around. The hero's journey that a lot of people are tired of. Not me. Not me. That's what brought me to it. I grew up watching Star Wars. Give me the hero's journey every single time. I want that. I never get tired of it. So people say, "Oh, I need something." Look, you can do something different with it, but the formula works. It ain't broke, don't fix it. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it. Okay, how about unpopular opinions? I know I have some of these. So unpopular opinions. What's an unpopular opinion on a book or a character or a series or anything like that you're willing to defend to the death? Like no one's going to.
Ooh, to the death.
Yes,
Ooh.
it's very, very serious to you. Yes.
Oh gosh, so frequently I choose not to die on the hill. I'm like, you, I'll be me. It's fine.
I'm real big about, hey, it's fine to have a difference of opinion, but I'm not changing mine.
Oh yeah, no, like I'll be good where I'm at, but I'm not gonna like keep fighting over it on Discord if someone's like.
Yeah, I get that on socials. After the second time they come back at me, I'm like, I'm cool if we disagree, man. It's fine. It's absolutely fine.
Yeah. I think something that I have just recently stepped over the line into, this is a big deal that really matters to me, is prose. So Tabitha has been a prose snob for the whole time I've known her. Yeah. And I have just recently stepped into this area of if something is written poorly, I cannot stand it. Like I will not be able to read it. It's very unfortunate because, especially if I'm told it's a good story, if I'm told all these good things about it, but I can't get over the writing style, then I'm like, I guess I'll never know.
Not even just the writing style though, just like grammatical errors, just like bad writing. Yeah. Writing style versus bad writing.
They let out the breath that they didn't realize they were holding. That's my favorite line in all of fantasy. Is that like it's like a bet amongst modern authors that they say, how do you got to get that in there at least once? I think
it's in almost every single book. I ruined my entire friend group's life by telling them that.
Yeah, now anytime I see it, it can be said one time in an entire book or series. The one time I'll be like, I can't unsee it now.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm kind of opposite on prose. For me, it's like if you have the most beautiful prose in the world, but I don't give a shit about your characters, I don't care how good of a writer you are. So for me, it's like, how about you use that prose to create a really great story? You create some really great characters. Tell me why I should care about that characters. Instead of telling me, show me why I should care about these characters, because clearly you have the advantage here with words. You can explain. Robin Hobb, she's a beautiful writer. She found a way to make me care about those characters. Patrick Rothfuss, not so much. He told me these really beautiful, beautiful things. Didn't tell me shit about why I should care about Kvothe, except that he's really awesome. So that's my.
I'm so excited to read these and see which line because it's so like, divided.
I mean, I've noticed lately it's kind of caught up. But when I first started this channel, it was still like people were like, "This is the greatest fantasy book since Lord of the Rings. It's the most important book of the last 30 years." And so I guess I just went into it expecting to read the Bible or something here. It's like, what is this? It's like, yeah, right. Oh, I could listen to him describe paint dry. Well, good, because that's what that book is. It's boring as watching paint dry. But I know people love it. But I'm just saying, I'm glad that you love it. Yes, he's a very talented writer. When he writes, he's a very talented writer, but that story did nothing for me. Nothing. So
yeah,
I've gotten quite a few. A lot of people, I'll be like at these signings and stuff. People are like, "Hey, man, I really love your channel, except the part where you didn't like Name of the Wind." I'm like,
hilarious.
Nobody's perfect, So
yeah,
except him apparently.
Any other unpopular opinions?
Did you say any yet?
I don't think I did. I think the only one, and I think that I've heard enough people now that it's not like the most unpopular opinion, but it's just The Alchemist. It sucks. It's like a really horrible book. People treat it like it's the end all be all of amazing books, and it's horrible, and it has a horrible message.
Who is this? What author?
It's a classic book that I don't remember the author's name. Paul Coelho, something like that. And it has this message that you have like a journey that you're supposed to go on. Essentially, you have one journey. If you don't do your journey, if you don't follow your one journey, then you're going to be miserable, essentially. And then there's like one female character, and her journey is to wait for her dude to have his journey.
Okay. Yeah, I can see why that would be annoying.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
You actually don't get a journey.
Yeah, your journey is to wait. Cool.
That's
awesome. Yeah, that's one of those, like you were talking about, like fated love. It's like, so if I didn't do that, would the story have changed at all? You know? So yeah, okay. Yeah, I see that. How about chaotic reading habits? You guys got any of those? Anything that you consider chaotic reading? Oh, okay.
Every habit we have is chaotic.
Yes. No, I think my most chaotic reading habit that I do not know the science behind, so if someone can figure that out, that's cool. Any book I'm reading, no matter the length of the book, I get about 2/3 to 3/4 through, and then I'll put it down.
Oh, I've done
read something else. Like I will get like it will be the ending where everything comes together, everything happens, and I'll put the book down and want to read something else. Like I did that with The Poet Empress.
Yep.
I still read it in 5 days, but there were 2 or 3 days in the middle where I was like, no, I'm going to finish this and that and the other. Like I read other books in the middle of reading this book, despite it being top tier. And then there's a different book that is literally 100 pages. I read half of it because it was like part 1, part 2. I read half of it. I put it down and I haven't picked it up since June. Like I have 50 pages.
She could finish it in a day.
Finish it. It's not complex. The prose is very simple. Like there's literally no reason for me to not have finished it yet. And I just
chaos.
I have so many books just sitting at like 2/3 to 3/4 done. And they're just waiting for me to come back to them one day.
80% too. You often get to 80% specifically. I don't know why, but like 80%. And then you're like,
Like,
maybe it's about 40 and 70 is when I both start. I turn into that meme of the guy holding the girl's hand. He's turning around to look at the other girl. I turn into that whenever I'm reading next. That's me looking.
Yes.
I can be enjoying what I'm reading, but I can't stop checking out that book that's next in line.
Yep.
Absolutely. So yeah, I get that, but I don't usually put them down, and definitely don't put them down for months.
I do not know what to tell you.
I will. That's why I make sure I put different genres each month to make sure. Because I used to a lot. I used to always be reading 2 or 3 books at a time. But I try not to do. I'm not too fantasy books. You know, if I do a sci-fi and a fantasy, or a sci-fi and a horror, or something like that, try to mix it up. But I still will do that. I mean, I'm very much like that. Okay, I'm enjoying the book, but I feel like I might get bored if I keep going. So maybe I should just try something else. And it's like, it's more just because I'm excited about what's coming next, you know? Yeah, I get where that comes from, but I can't imagine being 50 pages away from the end and being like, nah, I'm going to read something else now. So that's,
it's also frustrating. And from like a buddy reading perspective where I'm like, girl, literally the next page, if you just continue, and I don't say it because like, I'm not going to be like, oh, everything changes in a page, but I can't tell you how many times she's put it down and I'm like, literally the next scene.
Right before whatever it is. It's hilarious.
Wow. You know,
so
the
many
biggest
times.
problem I have with buddy reads, the reason I stopped doing a lot of them is because people are always like, hey, wait, and I'll buddy read that with them. Okay, great. They're audiobookers. I'm not.
Yeah.
And I would be like, hey, I read the first 5 chapters. I'm really liking it so far. I'm like, oh, I'm done. I'm glad I waited for you.
Cool.
So that's
next time. Let me get a head start.
Buddy reads, but yeah, that's not. But that's. Can you top the chaos here, Tabitha? Do you have anything more chaotic?
I don't have anything more chaotic. No, that is pure.
That's chaos theory.
Chaos.
You're chaos theory. Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I very much don't either. And if there are any scientists out there who would like someone to study,
Just that piece. Don't worry about the rest of me. Just that piece.
So how about guilty pleasures? Do you have like a book that you love that you think if people knew you might get roasted for it?
Oh.
I don't know if I have anything like that right
Yeah,
now.
I'm the same. Most of the stuff I read is off recommendations, so there's always at least some support for it. I think the biggest maybe is maybe when I read some YA books, like I've read Neil Shusterman, and a lot of people just get like, "Oh, why are you reading that middle grade stuff?" I'm like, because not everything has to be The Sopranos. Sometimes, I like the Thundercats. It's not a big deal, man. I like cartoons.
Yeah.
Not a big deal. Not everything has to be super epic, Sometimes something's fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Scythe was great. I've read that one, that series. The first book was good.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Scythe? Yeah, Scythe.
Yeah.
Book 1 was fantastic.
Book 1 is great. Book 1 is fantastic.
It was fine. Book 3 was dog shit. It was like one of the worst books I've ever read. And that book is why I started the thing about like, I'm going to start DNF and stuff now. I'm not going to force myself because I would not DNF for the world, anything. And now I was like, no, if those red flags are going off in the first 20%, they probably ain't coming down. So, God, the toll so bad.
Oh,
so
man.
It's rough.
That's a bummer.
It's very, very rough. So, all right. So no embarrassing books. All right. Well, how about a book that you wish more people would pick up? Maybe some book that you really, really love, and it seems like you just can't get people to give it a try.
The Radiant King. It came out last May, and oh my God.
Is that David 𝕤𝕠𝕟𝕥?
Yes.
Yeah, he sent me that. He sent that to me.
Oh,
it is so good.
Is it?
It is. It's wild. Yeah. Some of the he unhinged characters throughout. There are so many decisions where he could have gone with the safe decision, but he went with the unhinged decision and it paid off. Yes, yeah. It's so good.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's got the 6 immortal siblings who've all agreed not to ever become a king of any kind. And then they are immortal. They're like so immortal that like they can literally have their heads chopped off and they will still live. Like they are immortal with a capital I.
They will heal. They will come back. Like it might take years, but they'll come back from anything.
Moving that one up the list. That sounds definitely not something predictable. Okay.
It's not. Here's the thing. I was over at one of our friends' house and I was telling them all like, you guys have to read this book. Just trust me, read this book. And then it was mostly directed at like one person, like read this for her writing. Like her writing, I thought that this would help in her writing. And then I get in the car and the genre changes. And then I'm like, oh, Sharilyn, now this is for your writing. And because the genre completely changed. And it was wild. It is
crazy.
Unpredictable.
Yeah.
That's like what I said about the failures. It's like if you didn't like the genre, wait a minute, it will change.
Yeah, honestly.
And it was amazing for it. Yeah. So,
yes.
Okay. All right. That's definitely going on the list for sure. I think maybe it's just if I could get more people to read Drizzt. It's weird because he's a very popular character. These books have been going on forever. But whenever I talk about it, people are like I'm asking them to read like, I don't know, a book from kindergarten or something. They just act like that or Harry Potter. They're obviously everybody just about has read Harry Potter, but the people who haven't read it, they stick to it like it's like some kind of death wish to read that series. Like I refuse to read those books. I'm like, fucking why? I mean, it's like so you don't want to read Lord of the Rings because it's popular. I don't know. So it seems weird to pick 2 very, very popular series, but those are 2 I talk about where it seems like everybody's just like, nah, I'm not gonna read that. Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
What was the first one you said?
Drizzt.
Legend of Drizzt by R.A. Salvatore.
I don't know if I know what that is.
Legend of Drizzt. He's got the he's the dark elf with the 2 swords.
He's a drow.
I got the Funko Pop right there with the little paint.
It's so small. It's so small we cannot see that.
Oh yeah, now I know what you're talking about.
It's a very, very popular. It's based off Dungeons and Dragons, but it's in that world of Forgotten Realms, and it's just classic traditional fantasy. It's something you'll be like, I've read this kind of stuff a million times, but they're 300 pages. They're just really, really fun quest fantasy.
Okay, maybe I'll pick that up. That sounds nice.
All right, here's a fun one. If you invite one fictional character onto your channel, who's getting the call? Who's getting the call?
Ghostbusters. One fictional character. Okay. Ooh.
If you say like Gilbert or something from Wuthering Heights, since everybody's talking about him right now. Or not Gilbert. What's his name?
Oh,
So Heathcliff from
Oh.
Wuthering Heights right now.
she hates Wuthering Heights. So.
I hate that weather.
All right, look, I'm going to
Wuthering
derail
Heights.
here for a second. All right.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
I
no,
like
this is my
Wuthering
hot
Heights. The
take.
book. I like it. I understand why people don't. But that movie that just came out or is coming out, I watched the trailer yesterday and I was like, did they read this fucking book? Because I was like, that is not a romance book. What is this? This is like some smut fantasy novel. What is this?
Yes. Okay. My unpopular opinion is my dislike for Wuthering Heights, in that it's not so much a dislike for the book, it's a dislike for the romantic marketing it gets. Like, that is not a romance. That is an extremely toxic relationship. That, like, I wanted to throw the book across the room so many times.
The greatest love story of all time. Are you sure you read the right book?
Like, no. Oh, dude, I think I saw that the new movie that just came out is Wuthering Heights in quotation marks.
Yeah.
Like, it's not.
It's a play on it.
It's not Wuthering Heights. It's Wuthering Heights.
Also, she directed Saltburn, and I
really.
love Saltburn, so I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be a whack movie.
Kind of wacky. She's a little crazy. She's
Saltburn,
like
wacky,
crazy.
so wacky.
Yeah.
We watched Saltburn together with our friends, and there were so many moments where we were just like completely weirded out, completely grossed out. Like, and at the end of it, 3 of us were like, I hated that movie. And she was like,
Masterpiece.
Yeah. Like, artistically.
That was me and my wife. We watched The
but-
Substance with Demi Moore. You guys heard that movie?
Mhm.
It's disgusting. It's one of the grossest movies I've ever seen in my life. It made me.
Oh, no.
There's certain foods I won't eat now because of that movie.
Oh.
The thing was, like, I was sitting there just like ranting about it, how disgusting it was. And my wife was like, yeah, it wasn't very good. I was like, oh no, that movie was amazing. The movie was spectacular.
Yeah, yes, that's how Saltburn is.
It was so disgusting.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I get that. Okay, where was I at? Oh, what character would you
Characters.
write on? Sorry,
Oh,
Wuthering
yeah,
Heights.
a character we would.
Everybody was
invite.
complaining about it, and I got into it when I just watched the trailer, and I was like, what in the hell is this?
Yeah, no, that's fair. Who would I want to hang out with?
I want to hang out with you.
I feel like just Sherlock. Sherlock Holmes.
I feel like
he's so
Sherlock
cool.
would like read me and make me like reflect on my life in a bad way.
Yeah, no, I just want to like see him work in real time.
I want to hang out with Matt from Wheel of Time.
That makes sense.
Yeah, he's
that's pretty
cool. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm not going to gamble against him, mind you, but I'll like chill with him.
Mhm.
Man, I don't know who I would call. That's a good question.
Stumped by your own question.
Nice.
Oh, I don't know. You know, it'd be easy for me to say something like, "Hey, Paul Atreides." I'm like, no, Paul's way
Yeah.
too low. I wouldn't get anything out of
Yeah.
that conversation.
Mia would try to kill us.
Definitely not. Yeah, any of Jay Kristoff's characters would either try to fight me or break my marriage up. So no, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, we don't even.
gosh, no, I
Mr.
don't know.
Kindly, there we go. We'll hang out
Yes,
with him.
him specifically.
Pretty good. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Fitz from Realm of the Eldlings, so I can be like,
Oh.
"What is your problem?" Yes. I just want to like strangle him sometimes. I don't know. It's a question that I asked, and I don't even really have an answer because all my favorite fictional characters are kind of bad people. You know, like Sandan Glokta or
Yeah.
Jack Torrance. You know, it's like I don't think I want to hang out with these people though. Yeah. so
Yeah.
I don't know. Hmm.
Makeen from
From Faithful and the Fallen.
Faithful and Fallen.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd be a good one.
Yeah. Or Tyrion Lannister. You can tell some good,
Yeah.
tell some good stories at
Ooh.
that. Yeah, I think that'd be
Yeah, I like him.
all right. So, what are you guys most excited to read this year? Like in the coming months, something that's coming up soon. What are you most excited for? What are you that meme of the guy looking over his shoulder at the other girl? What are y'all looking at that you can't wait to get to?
Oh, Lies of Locke that one's high on the list.
Yeah,
I need to get to that one.
that one. Oh, what was I looking at? Oh, The Hexologists by Josiah Bancroft. It's a fantasy mystery. Book 2 just came out recently, so it's kind of
Did you read his other
getting
series?
some
The
ground.
Babel books?
Not yet.
Me neither. So I haven't.
Good talk.
No, you think they're going to read a different series. Usually they've already read that one. I hear so many mixed things. Some people love it. Some people can't stand it. So, like Petrick said, the first 3 books were amazing. The 4th one was terrible. And I'm like, well, that's not a very fun sales pitch.
That's what dipped me.
That turns
on the
me
interest.
off. I don't know about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like my wife, she was reading His Dark Materials, Phil Pullman, those old books. And whenever she read the first book, it was like one of the best fantasy books she ever read. The second book, she's like, it was pretty good. I'm interested in where it's going. She quit the 3rd book with 25 pages left. And I was like, what happened? She's like, F that series. I'm like, so it freaked me out to a point where I've still never read it. This was when we were dating. This was like 15 years ago. I was like, I still haven't read it because of that. It's like 15. Yeah. It was like 20 years ago. Yeah. So if someone tells you that the last book in a series might not work, it scares you.
It'll ruin the whole series.
Yep.
Did you have one, Tabitha? Did you pick something? You said hexologist. You did say hexologist. Okay.
Oh no, I said that. Yeah. What are you looking forward to? Liza Blockmore.
Yeah. Blockmore. Okay.
Yes.
See, interesting to see how you feel about that. Most people, I tend to have a somewhat somewhat. You can help me by being quiet, please. Does that happen to you?
The sound of silence, my specialty. Consider this my master.
Evil AIs, Tabitha. Evil AIs.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to her.
There.
That's amazing.
It's like I already have one woman in this house that talks over me all the time. I don't need another one. I swear. No, for real. What was I talking about? I'm sorry. You did hexologist. You did Liza Blockmore. I had somewhat of an unpopular opinion about Liza Blockmore. Is that I thought the characters were great, the dialogue was great, just the narrative really bothered me because he apparently watched Pulp Fiction. He said, "Let me put my story like all out of order."
Oh, interesting.
And that's just something that it's hard for me. It's hard, but I think it was a good story. So I'll be interested to see. Almost everyone says the book is amazing. I'm sure you guys will love it.
I've heard everyone say the book 1 is amazing and then it falls off. And so I'm scared about that part.
And also he doesn't write anymore. So
yeah.
So what you get is what you get.
Yeah. So I was like, I was glad I didn't really care for the book 1 enough. Yeah. Book 1 enough to keep going because it's another series I don't have to worry about that's never going to get finished. So that's something you're excited for. What did you guys say that you like the most about the BookTube community? Because I think about that 𝕤𝕒𝕟𝕣𝕟 Gala. And, that was the first time
that was so
just
cool.
about any of us had actually met each other in real life. And what I loved about it was like there was no like, oh, let me get to know this. It's like we just all like we knew each other like right away. I just felt like it was like a brotherhood, a companionship, just like nothing. You didn't have to work for it. It was great. I thought it was amazing. Yeah. So that's what I really dig about it. What is something that you guys really, really dig about the community?
I mean, the gala was that was incredible. It was so incredible to meet everybody. And everyone just feels like so reachable that you can just ping them on Instagram or Discord if you're in a similar Discord and just talk about books and just the passion, the excitement, the joy. Like people aren't joining BookTube to make it a get rich quick scheme or anything like that. It's all passion. So like everyone you talk to, when they talk about a book, you want to scoop it up immediately because they're just so passionate about it. That's incredible.
Yeah, definitely just the community itself is the whole reason we're here because it's not a get rich quick scheme. It is just about
people that accuse me of doing stuff for clicks and stuff. I'm like, do you guys really think I would have started a YouTube channel about fucking science fiction and fantasy books if I was here to make money?
Where are your Squarespace ads?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. My husband and I will watch he watches all across YouTube, and I'm like, here are all these other niches that have so much wider reach that would make more sense if you wanted to make money
just
off
be
this.
One of those channels hating on Star Wars movies now or something. Those people get to buy new cars every month and stuff. It's I'd be talking about books if I thought this was going to be the quit your job money. Give me a break. But again, the community for me is, I think for years I read these kinds of books. No one else I knew in real life talked about them. So it's finding that outlet, that community of people who read the same things that I read and are passionate about them. Yeah, it's been a real blessing. So people will tell you, oh, the internet's just an awful place, but there are corners of it that are really great. You just gotta look hard.
When you find
BookTube is one of them.
Yes.
So you guys watching anything good? We started talking about movies a little bit. You guys watching anything right now?
My husband and I watch a lot of anime together, and so we've actually, funny enough, been rewatching Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood recently, and this might be my third time watching it. It's so good. It stays good. We actually just watched the new season of The Witcher, and when they first announced that Henry Cavill was leaving and that they were replacing him, we were like, well, the show's over, no more Witcher, because why would you watch it without this man in front of you? But it turns out, I can't even remember Liam Hemsworth. He's actually a fine replacement. What's really unfortunate is that the writing suffered so hard without Henry Cavill there to
Right.
like
Keep
keep
him
it on
honest.
track and
Yeah.
fight for like what it should be. Like this whole new season was just weird. Like so many characters making decisions that just didn't make sense. And like Siri like went off and just had her like side quest of like being an angsty teenager or something. And it was like, and her whole like motivation for that didn't fit her at all. It was like, she would not be doing this. What are you talking about? Like, so yeah, there were a lot of weird writing choices for the entire season that just, we were like, well, this is unfortunate because the whole season just was like, didn't make any sense.
It was
And,
hard for me to
like,
hang on while Henry was still there. You could, and I had no interest in going back
Really?
once he was gone. Yeah. So,
yeah, I liked it. I liked it at first.
oh yeah, the first season was
with
great.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this season was just didn't make any sense. And like technically the story progressed, but also I feel like nothing happened. So we're like, that felt like a waste of hours. I think we
So
watched
it's like
it all
they
in, like, a day
started
or
following
two.
the books and they got further and further away from it. Apparently, like Wheel of Time actually tried to follow the books a little bit right when it got canceled.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. You know, hey, maybe someday
rough.
someone they'll actually hire people who love these series instead of dislike them to actually make them. That would be
Yeah.
It would be
a good
good.
start.
Yeah, it's bizarre that it's just like oftentimes people who have never even read whatever it's based off of are the ones making it and acting it and all the things.
Well, if you believe
like
the story,
apparently
like the people in the writers' room for Witcher, like they actively dislike the books. It was like, the hell? How'd you get this job?
Why are you there?
yeah, like apparently Stranger Things, the kids like tried playing D&D once and didn't like it. And like when I found that out like watching the last season, and I was like, "What do you mean?" And that's the whole thing. Like, why
My
would they
whole life
not
has
like
been a
it?
lie. Yeah.
Especially actors, like you'd think like it's just more acting, it's more make believe, and like, but fine if you don't want to be a nerd,
Yeah.
whatever,
You can
it's
be a fake
cool.
Okay, you guys watching anything?
We're rewatching Psych right now, which is it's just a ball of fun.
Good
Yeah,
friend of mine
that
loves
one's-
that. He swears by it. Yeah.
It's just so chill and so humorous. So it balances the deep, dark, depressing books that I read a lot.
Are y'all watching Arcane yet?
We're doing it tomorrow, actually.
Yes.
Tomorrow we are starting our binge of Arcane.
Perfect. Get on that.
Yes.
I wish I could do more animation. It's like it's hard for me. I don't know. It's
Mhm.
that's why it's shocking that I watched so much Avatar the way that I did because with animation, I don't know. I watched like 3 or 4 of them. I'm like, I'm good. I'm good for a while. You know, even if I'm really liking it, it's weird. It's weird. My kid, you know, he just wants to binge the hell out of everything, so it's rough. But I don't know. I don't know. I've
Yeah.
heard a lot of good things about
This is
Arcane
bad.
and Blue Eye Samurai. I've heard good things about both of
Mhm.
those. So
Okay, yeah.
I get that. But we just finished White Lotus season 3, which is
Oh, okay.
a really strange show. But man, it's one of those where like
Yeah.
you can't stop. You just got to see what happens. It's and I thought the 3rd season was the best one yet. It's an anthology show, so each season's a new cast, a new
Oh,
location.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
it's-
I
it's-
watched
it's
the
very
first
good.
season of that one and it was just kind of like,
So
what did I just
uncomfortable, right?
watch?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the whole
So I
time
said,
I was
what the
like,
hell did I
what
just
are we
watch? It's
going
just
for?
so uncomfortable, and it just stays that way. But
Is it in the
I'm a
same
big.
vein of-
What's that?
Is it in the same vein as like American Horror Story then?
Not
I
that
mean,
bizarre.
In that it has the well, American Horror Story, it will recycle the same actors and give them different roles. This
Yeah.
is like completely new cast every year.
Gotcha.
It's just a different
Okay.
resort. And there might be a
Okay.
character or two that kind of connects it a little bit, but you could go into a season completely blind. Like you could watch season 3 and enjoy the show. I think.
Yeah.
It's-
Interesting.
I'm a big Walton Goggins fan. He's ever since The Shield. I followed his career.
Mhm.
He was the reason why I tried to watch White Lotus when it came out. And I was like, "Where's Walton Goggins?" Like, "Oh, he's not until season 3." I was like, "What the hell?" You know,
Why am I
but
here?
that's why I watched it. But I'm showing my wife Sons of Anarchy for the first time. We're like in season 5 right now, so rolling through that.
Cool.
And I'm always rewatching Buffy and X-Files too. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's just-
Yeah.
Nice.
You know, why watch something that you haven't watched when you can just watch something you love?
The comfort shows.
Mhm.
That's like with rereads. You guys believe in rereads?
I obsess over rereads.
Like in a
Yeah.
good, like you like to do it?
Yeah, I love it. I'm rereading Dresden Files right now. So
No, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have yet to reread anything.
Oh, okay.
Like
Oh, you're like a
I
unicorn.
I'm of the mind that I'm like, there's so much that I could be reading. Why would I read something I've already read? Is kind of where I'm at. But before she stares daggers at me, there are books I have
Different strokes.
read. There are books that, like, The Poet Empress actually was so good that I'm like, let me just give it its moment, because it happens to be sitting right next to me. Crazy. No, this was so good, and there were so many layers to it, and just everything about it was top tier, 5-star. I'm like, yes, that is something that I would willingly read again. I don't know when, I don't know how soon. She'll read it immediately, but like, give me some time. But I'm not against the idea of reading it again. So I've grown.
Do you see the shield she's brought up right here? She's
Yeah.
like, I'm not opposed to rereading
Like,
that.
it might happen at some point in time in the future.
If I had
Near or
started this
distant.
channel, I probably would do rereads a lot more. Because like right when I started the channel, I was rereading all the Stephen King books again. And
Oh, wow.
you know, then you get recommendations and people send you stuff, and then the FOMO and all that. And you just I'm at that point now where I'm like, I'm never gonna be able to read all this stuff, like, ever. But I do have certain books where I'm like for example, you mentioned Faithful and the Fallen. I know I'll reread that one day because I loved it. I thought it was amazing, and I'd love to be able
I've
to
read it 3 times.
yeah, it's so good. I know that.
It's
I
great.
reread the First Law trilogy 3 times, you know. So there are things that
Nice.
I say, yeah, I would like to. It's more of a just like, yeah, well, you know, until this YouTube bubble bursts, which probably inevitably will, I'll probably just keep on the schedule I'm on now. But I'm right now I'll reread some Stephen King books because I do those, you know, Into the Multiverse videos for him, and I want to reread them because it's different reading them as a teenager and trying to go off memory and make videos about them. But but I will rewatch a movie I watched 400 times. I've watched When Harry Met Sally probably 50 times, and I've watched it twice this year. We're in January.
Oh my gosh.
That's so funny.
That's
Right
wild.
after Rob Reiner died, and I was like, I love this movie so much. And then my wife was like, oh, hey, When Harry Met Sally's on, I was like, I'm gonna watch it again. You know, it's a great movie. It's a great movie. So I will rewatch movies because my kids are getting
same.
older. I want to show them all the movies that I love and stuff. So
Oh yeah.
I rewatch movies all the time. So I don't know. Maybe I don't have time to
Yeah.
reread books because I'm rewatching movies, you know.
Yeah, movies I'll rewatch. Yeah.
All right, before we go, favorite movie of all time.
The Devil Wears Prada. I have 3 actually that are all
That's a
okay. The
unique
Devil
pick,
Wears
okay.
Prada, Hot Rod, and Silence of the Lambs. Just
That is
cover
an
my
eclectic
bases.
mix.
Yeah, those are my top 3.
Wow.
Yep.
I don't even know what Hot Rod is. What is Hot Rod?
Oh, it's so funny. It's like dumb, goofy, but it's with Andy Samberg, and his character, like, his father was a stuntman, and so he has this mission in the movie to make his stepfather proud by being a man, and he wants to complete this like ridiculous stunt. And so it's Andy Samberg, and I can't think of the other actors' names, but they're SNL guys, like, they're comedy guys, like, they're all just being themselves, being dumb, but just having a blast. And so it's very like, I watched it in college, and that's like the perfect time for it. It's that level, but it's just so fun and goofy. And yeah, I rewatch that.
I will look it up.
It's ridiculous. Yes,
Scott just bought
it's a
the
great guy
4K.
movie.
You have
Oh,
a favorite movie?
I have several. I have all the Lord of the Rings movies combined. We're just going to lump that.
Yeah.
The first 3 Scream movies. Also, I'm going to lump those together.
Specifically
Heathers.
only the first 3.
Oh my
Specifically just the first.
I tell all the time. When people talk about Mean Girls, I'm like, oh, you mean Heathers, the movie they ripped off?
Heathers is where it's at.
Yes.
Heathers is
God,
legendary.
I will fight on that one for sure. Maybe talk
Yeah,
about
same,
Mean Girls
same.
or Jawbreaker
Heathers is
or any of
way
that
better.
shit. I'm like, all that is just ripping off Heathers. Yes.
Yep. American Psycho is also, and then Princess Bride. I would say those are like my core.
Princess Bride is
person.
one of those movies that I've watched so many times.
I've watched it.
I could put the movie on mute and not only recite the dialogue, I can even do the music.
Yes, that's awesome.
Yes, I've watched that movie so many times, and I will watch it right now and watch it and enjoy it.
I
like
will
it's-
literally watch it again right now too.
Just put it on.
Yes,
Oh,
it is.
love it.
Back to the Future, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Gone with the Wind, Empire Strikes Back. That'd probably be mine. Pick one.
Nice.
It changes, and of course,
Yeah.
the Lord of the Rings trilogy, the original Lord of the Rings, extended Lord of the Rings trilogy, all 11 hours. That's one movie.
Mm-hmm.
The extended Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Ah.
So, all right. All right, so you had Heather's and Lord of the Rings. Her picks were better than yours, Cheryl. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Okay.
That's why she got the smiley
Well, mine
face.
was
You didn't, see?
eclectic.
Well, this was awesome, guys. Thank you so much for making the time. What are you guys up to next? Anything special on the horizon, video-wise?
We have a physical TBR video coming where Sharilyn has read every single title I have on my physical TBR.
Just the titles, not the books themselves.
Yeah.
That's
And it's a beast of a video that I'm editing right now. So
last year when we did it, I literally my mind broke because I was trying to keep it serious the whole time, and I just was a different person by the end of it. But this year, I think it's a little less crazy and chaotic because we took breaks, and I wasn't trying to play it straight the whole time. I was letting myself be a person, so it should be all right.
Fun one to edit because I think I did my end of the year one. It was 45 minutes, and I was like, I gotta get this down a little bit. And I got to 40.
Nice.
It works sometimes. But tell everybody where they can find you guys on the socials or any of those places.
Yeah, we are at Books, Beverages, and Besties on YouTube, Instagram. We're trying out TikTok. It's something.
I'm trying TikTok hard. Everybody's like, oh man, you should just do TikTok. You can get one viral video and it's just easy selling and everything. I put a video and it's 100 views.
Yes.
I just don't know if I'm
300. Bet,
the target
let's go.
audience for TikTok. It's well, I'll notice that someone that's huge on TikTok or Instagram, and then they try to make a BookTube channel, nothing. It doesn't do anything, but they're huge on BookTube and they can't. It's you have to be. You're big on one of them. It just doesn't translate to the other ones, I guess.
Yeah, it's figuring out short form versus long form.
I can't do anything quickly. I can't say anything in 60 seconds. It's hard. And they're like, well, you don't have to. You can put up to 10-minute videos on TikTok. It's like, yeah, but nobody watches them.
Who's gonna do that? Yeah.
So, yeah, it's been a hard mix for me. You guys not touching Twitter though, huh?
No.
Okay.
Nah.
We're on Threads,
that's
of.
The one
we don't
where
post on there, but
technically
that's the one I wish I could because I am very good about putting the phone down. How do you read so much? Well, I don't carry my phone with me while I'm reading. That's a good start. I read on a reading device. I don't read on a tablet or anything with internet connectivity. It's real easy. Yeah. So if I could just quit using Twitter, I feel like I could just have so much more free time.
Yeah, I feel that. I'm on Discord way too much.
And that's the thing is it's hard because everybody's like, oh, I wish you talked over here more. It's I don't even talk on mine. I got 10,000 users over there. I don't have time. So it's rough keeping up all that. But you know what? There's people who have harder lives, right? What are we complaining about here?
First world problems.
Complaining about our diamond shoes being too tight because it's on BookTube. BookTube, we're just rolling in it. We're rolling in the cash, guys. This is
right.
But,
we're in it for the money, the glory.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining me. It's been a blast, and we'll talk soon.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us.
You got it.